Arizona State offense, too, for a combined 12 innings earlier in their series that they played just 2 weeks extremely well since they got here to the Big 12 tournament. And they're looking to continue that trend and kind of use some of that information that they...
There you see the lineup, and it's a swing and a miss by Tanya Windle, the leading hitter for this Arizona State here in OKC. Let's see the rest of the lineup with Pond, Swan, and Shep to follow. Brooklyn Ulrich having a great tournament, 6 for 7 at the plate. Little bloop back behind third. They'll drop in for a base hit.
Chatter and talking to us.
I think it was Brooklyn Ulrich that was up on the fence singing.
Yeah.
And that just tells me that they're feeling good coming into this game. Better than I would be able to carry a tune, that's for sure.
Here's Kaylee Pond, 6th-year grad student at 346 on the season. Second team all-conference selection in the Big 12.
Season.
A little late on that one. Pond with the strikeout, one away.
I mean, I can't say that I could throw in the low 70s, but it's just this is what it's all about, right? Like, what is a postseason Nyjah and a postseason Caitlin Terry and
throughout the postseason run last year for Texas Tech.
Oh, Samantha Swan couldn't hold on to it. Just goes down on strikes, and they're going to have to fish the bat.
Ball extremely well, just completely lets go of the bat. And sometimes you just swing so hard you lose your grip, and that one luckily sailed right into the net. Actually, the only batter she didn't throw a first pitch strike to was to Emily Shep, who's up to the plate, but she followed that up with, back-to-back strikes. So being able...
Another 1-2 from Nyjah. Check swing.
Good at bat.
Shep.
Good AD.
Shep gets it done with the walk. 2 on with 2 down here in the first. This is a fly ball to deep center field. It is carrying, but it will stay in the park. Maya Davis needed every inch of the ballpark. It's 2-0. Davis, second team all-conference selection, 441 on the season. 8.
And that screwball is low and just has the feel behind it. Like, that is tough, and we know she can go downstairs.
Ground ball to the right side. That's scooped up by Tiade Ho Ching, who plays second on to Katie Chester, 1 down.
She needs.
Little squibber, tipped by the pitcher. Going to be a tough play, but a good play made by the Arizona State defense. Sun Devils had 5 errors in that series. You got to be really clean against a team like Texas Tech that was #1 in the country just 3 weeks ago.
Definitely different variations in speed.
2-out walk, and Liss is aboard. Burns swinging a good bat. Second team all-conference selection. 10 for 20 with 5 home runs in her. Usually it's pretty windy around here in Oklahoma.
Eric does want to reference that it is hot here.
Burns takes advantage. Back-to-back walks issued by Brown. 2 on with 2 down here in the 77. First team all-conference selection in her first year with Texas Tech after transferring over from UCLA. Line shot, gloved at shorts. Great play by Brooklyn Ulrich, who's been getting it done at the plate, but she gets...
I think kind of a saving grace is having a Caitlin Terry on this team and what she's been able to do to take a little bit of some innings off of Nyjah, but you know when she needs to turn it up.
Yaya Acuna up with 1 down after Mejia was retired on the strikeout. Acuna 293 on the season.
Forget you're getting everyone's best when you play that Texas Tech team simply because of that. Look at the
offense too.
Slow roller, Nyjah at her knees with the play. 2 down.
Let's take another look at this one here. Ground ball right back to her. Oh, that left foot kind of slips out from underneath her, but a nice throw from her knees over to first base.
I felt like the mom in me came out there. She was like, oh my God, are you okay?
Slapped out to left field. Desiree Spearman is there. 7 in the tournament with a couple of home runs and 4 runs batted in.
Husky Stadium in Seattle.
Line shot in the gap. That'll get down and to the fence for extra bases. Taylor Panel with a leadoff double for Texas Tech to get things. Here's Desiree Spearman. Junior at 343 on the season. Good pop, hit her 13th home run.
And I got it on my big lens, so I have it. I was sitting right behind home plate watching.
Spearman can't get that delivery from pinch hitter coming up here, so Valdez doesn't hit.
She shows me that she can get to it, and it looked like Coach Glasgow was just talking to her about shortening up that swing, not getting too long, because
team that have 30 or more RBI. Brown wins the battle.
And just wanting to look at kind of the swing and miss of that changeup. I mean, she's number 4.
Sent out to center field. Getting over there is Pond, and she has it to retire.
Flip side for Oklahoma State, they can score, and they just felt like they really had to have Ruby's back in that situation. Put up
literally the next week, midweek win against Texas too.
Yeah.
So she's been throwing a ton. This she throws and throws and throws.
Hit deep to right field. It is gone, and Arizona State continues to swing the bats here in OKC. Tanya Windle, her 8th home run of the season. Nothing Sun Devils.
When we were talking to Coach Megan Bartlett earlier this year, she had Windle back into the leadoff spot, and one of the reasons is for the big pop that she has in her bat. Goes after this pitch at the top part of the zone. She knows it as soon as she makes contact in there. Supply the power. She meets her bat to that softball and launches it out to right field.
For third, I'll assume we'll see her again, but
a shot to me is not scary when the offense you have is the offense you have. I know you're going up against Kinsey Brown, but an absolute dog, I will say that.
One hop to the shortstop. Tony, reach at first. List came off the bag.
About 6 inches there. She ended up trying to get her foot back on, but by that time, Kaylee Boozer, in a sense, because she has had so much success.
Fly ball to right. Michaela Garcia takes tearing after giving up a long ball. Seems pretty early, but there's got to be some other plan here.
Well, I'm going to ask him, just so you know.
Right. Hit deep to left. Will it stay fair? It is carrying. It is gone. 2-run home run. Emily Shep and
the first home run by Tanya Windle gets a 2-run home run in a 1-2 count for this pitch. And remember, they just faced Caitlin Terry just 2 weeks ago. This is one of the curveballs. She's trying to run it underneath the hands of Emily Shep, and she gets her barrel out in front to be able to.
Because they have kept it going here with 2 home runs in this inning.
Momentum is such a key moment.
Another one hit deep to left. It's another home run for Arizona State. With her 19th, it's all Sun Devils here in the third.
And I will say, when he was saying the changeup with Caitlin Terry is going to be a difference maker, but in a situation like up a little bit, man, a heck of a swing.
Knows it straight off of the bat.
Oh, yeah.
It almost looks like to me like these and that game plan is working.
Another hard hit ball. Mahia has a base hit to right.
From the game, I mean, ice in your veins. And that conversation with this inning kicked off.
Another base hit for Arizona State. Everybody hits right now for the Sun Devils. Yeah. There's a moment like this in this game, and as you just said, you chase an All-American from the circle, and you're having success against someone who could.
Being able to try to kind of erase it, short-term memory, next pitch mentality, but it can seem overwhelming.
Or against Texas Tech. Entering this game, soft liner grabbed by Ulrich at short. Williams is retired.
That underdog mentality, guess what? That ain't Texas Tech. You guys are not the underdogs. You're supposed to win. What do I want to feel going into tomorrow?
Ball 4, 2-out walk to Liss first. Five of Burns' last 10 hits. Browns 2-2. Called strike 3. Texas Tech.
And it'll go back to how quickly can Arizona State get back to the game plan that they had.
Slow the game down. Take a second. Take a breath.
Soft liner to right. They'll get down for a base hit. That's the number 9 hitter. Leadoff hitter for the Sun Devils. Called strike 3. Kennedy today that it's not necessarily the arm around you style from Vic sometimes. Like, she'll give it to Nyjah. Like, she can
recognize Nyjah's spin, too. She is so familiar with what she throws.
to the shortstop and off the glove of the shortstop. Popped up. Shallow left field. Tony moving out, but the left fielder comes on. Spearman's got it. 2-2. Back to Kennedy, the flip to first, and that will end it. You can hear Nyjah, let's go.
Right? Like, I'm not saying
Pitchers want to get ahead.
I want to get ahead of you all day because I want to face you 0-2-1-2. I want to get in your dome.
Ulrich, the shortstop, her first time.
And as you know, it's probably harder as a hitter to face someone that is a little bit more effectively wild.
Like
that.
Especially coming in at 70, 71 miles.
And these are the moments that need to fire you up. If you were Texas Tech, she just about airmailed it over Caitlin Terry's head. Regain some momentum, like get something going. You heard Jerry Glass.
2-2 to Panel.
Dirty.
It's the strikeout. That's number 5, one away.
I have not heard it. I have heard you say it, though, so I am familiar with the phrase.
Okay. Yeah. So good.
Speaking of which, to work for Arizona State in the circle in that win. Valdez hits it well, but at the center fielder Pond against Katie Chester. Chester with a high fly ball to shallow center field. Maya Davis puts it away. 1 pitch, 1 out. Big 12.
I know. It's people always ask, like, if you were sad that you didn't get to play in a conference tournament. I was.
It's been a little while.
I might need to phone a friend or phone a teammate.
Both had experience playing here at Tennessee and Washington. Outs on 2 pitches to start this inning. And Acuna backhanded nicely by Williams. The throw grabbed by Liss at first.
I guess typically see in the regionals in the past.
Hit well to left field. Drifting over there is Acuna. She's got it, and Tony is retired. They hit 4 home runs in the semifinal win against Duke. Davis goes down on strikes for a second time today. That's
part of the plate, but it's back-to-back.
Fly ball, deep left field, foul ground, and out of play.
Elsie Thomas, after Missouri came over into the Southeastern Conference, and
Dirty.
Gets the strikeout. That's number 8 for.
You're not seeing the regular kind of confident Tech team that you've seen throughout the season.
Can't giving up a hit and that error, and that's it so far. Caitlin Terry back in the outfield and right. Had the game-winning home run in the 7th inning of the quarterfinal round against Arizona. Tiade 2 for 9 in the tournament. This could be trouble. A lot of English on it, and no throw from Williams.
I don't know. The confidence built in a pitcher through swings and misses, to me, is key.
maybe it's just me, but I feel like Nyjah's time in between pace a little bit. It looks like she's trying to speed up, make some swing decisions that they wouldn't normally make if they felt more in control of the at-bat, which is something you talked about earlier in the game, where it felt like...
Yeah, pitch clock is not a factor. Another 0-2 to Pond. Foul tip hung on to by the catcher, Valdez. Excellent year for Arizona State. Unanimous first-team selection in the Big 12.
Foul tips, a lot of things that you can't control back there.
Blooped on the hands. Valdez hustles over and makes the catch.
Locations, and based on where her body, when it opens, you don't expect it in like that.
Ground ball to Ulrich at short. One pitch and Liss.
Well, I'm going to throw you outside. Well, maybe you step across and you try to go get that pitch. I think this is the time. You got 6 outs left.
That was the stuff that would always fire me up, though. Like when you have someone like, oh, we hit the money spot up and in.
She does. Gets the strikeout. That's number 9.
If I can get you thinking and swinging at pitches up.
Tap back to the pitcher. 1-2-3 inning. Pick up their 49th win of the season. That sent it to the gap in left center field. Who get down all the way to the warning track, digging for second with a leadoff double is Emily Shep.
They've done damage against both of those pitchers, but Emily Shep has done exactly that. Went yard in the 3rd inning off of...
Chester lifts a fly ball, heading towards foul territory, moving over and dropping it.
Nyjah's throwing a little something different, a little changeup, a little curveball, because she was...
Good pitch.
Called strike 3. Down goes Chester, one down.
Well, I think it was actually nice to see, like, when the athletes are so confident on the field.
Kennedy comes inside with the gas.
First hitter out of the way.
Logan Holloman now batting, waiting on it. It's going to be an infield hit. So Holloman went in there. Here leading off the seventh. Panel with a pop-up, shallow left. Acuna comes on and she's got it one down.
Bartlett, before the game kicked off, she had mentioned in that Arizona in the last inning about
Popped up, shallow center field, drifting back is Ulrich. She's got it. Texas Tech was a leadoff double by Taylor Panel in the second inning. Hit well to right field. Mejia is there, and for the first time, Arizona State has won the Big 12 Tournament Championship.
what a moment. What a run, too. If those moments don't kind of just like give you goosebumps.
Offense that she's going up against to rack up 9 strikeouts, just give up 1 hit and a lot of.
We played a team a couple weeks ago. We got swept, but when it mattered, we showed up and they showed out.
One final bracket slap, and Arizona State has won the Big 12 Tournament Championship. Kenzie. She gave up the hit to Panel, then the infield hit in the 7th. It's a 2-hit shutout. This is what we want.